All right, folks, damn it. Jesus, criminy. I got lighting right. I got the sound on. We're live. We're ready to do this shit. Doug Rice, welcome to my show. Let's talk. Now, this is always for posterity because, well, I don't get a lot of people that come in as I'm doing the show. I get a lot of people that look afterwards, download it. I got a lot of those. How we doing? If you are coming over from TikTok, you, I know, are up to speed on the topics of the day. Welcome to what I want to call my set. I don't give a fuck. This ain't for any goddamn Hollywood bullshit. This is for Negroes, Hebrews, allies. This is me sounding the fucking alarm because the alarm needs to be sounded. I don't know if everyone is really up to speed on what's going on, the shape that this country is taking. You know, what's up, Kimberly? How you doing? This supremacy is just beginning. They just had an article about Josh Hawley, the guy I've been telling everybody to look out for. They had an article about this guy. They're saying that he orchestrated this coup. He is the face. This dude is I think he's gonna come out of nowhere. Again, man, the trumpets that keep sounding, they're making some headway in convincing people, even me, that perhaps there might have been some fuckery in this election. I don't know. But that doesn't put me on Trump's side. It also doesn't put me on Biden's side. What it does is let me know that the stage is set. The agitation is about to occur. And it's almost like a North versus South thing about to occur up in this country. So the good thing is Negroes don't have to choose sides. You hear me? How you doing, sir? How you doing, Jonathan? Just getting started. Let them know in the TikTok universe that I'm over here. I didn't get a chance to announce. I don't do none of that shit. I'm not going to do the shit you expect. I'm not Hollywood. I'm not conscious of those things. Fuck all that. If you catch me, I'm good with that. If you don't catch me later, I'm going to probably be saying the same shit. So, let me explain where caucasity is rearing its ugly head. And no better example of this is Liz Cheney's ouster. I don't think people really understand the gravity of this woman being released from her duty. What it did was it expressed a flex of Donald Trump and his hold over the GOP. And he may not come back as president, but I believe he'll be able to pick somebody. And I think they're going to take his blessing and try to run with it. But the fact of the matter is, this whole us versus them thing, this whole, the Trump supporters and their Make America Great slogan revived from the 1920s when the Ku Klux Klan said, let's make America great again. Because we know what they were really talking about. They were talking about let's make America white again. And keep it white. Now, the new political party that the Trumps have, produced is a party that says in its charter that they are there to protect what they say are the attack of European values. So I'm trying to figure out who's attacking European values. And if somebody's attacking European values, I sure as fuck want to know why. For what? I mean, you want to call me crazy. Tell me why you're attacked, and why would we or anyone else attack European values? What would be the purpose, the cause? What would be the catalyst for that to occur? I mean, they never want to get to the meat of shit. They never want to get to why things are being said, why attitudes are being formed and cultivated and promoted. My attitude is to say the fuck out of Caucasity's face. Not white people's face. No. That's not it. You're going to experience caucasity in the face of brothers and sisters just as much as you'll experience it in the face of folks who aren't brothers and sisters. Pushing that fucking line. Towing the line of you know, the privilege, you know, the assumptions, the presumptions. You know, they come in your face and just think they can say any fucking thing they want. And they come in your face and they expect that you will listen and accept whatever it is the fuck they say. Do you understand where we live? So I'm going to talk until I don't care. I'm just going to keep talking. Fuck it. You know, like I said, not too many people come to my lives. I'm good with that. I can perform in a crowd of one. I'm better in a small crowd, baby. Let's do it. So tell me there's something wrong with my strategy of saying, let's just, you know, not only stay out of Caucasity's face, but invite them to mind their fucking business. Tell me any of you. There are 8 of you in here. Fucking nobody else. It's just us. Tell me where that's going to go wrong. How that's going to backfire. I'll wait. Anybody? I got enough coffee. I got time. I'll do this show for 4 hours. I swear for Lord, I'll do this show 8 hours. I'll sit here and drone on for 8 fucking hours with one person in the room, with me in the room. So what do you think? Tina, Ray, Jonathan, Kimberly, anybody? What the fuck? I'm looking at the history. I lived through it. My whole existence from 65 to now is experienced the 60s with my father and Dr. Luther King and all these other bullshit. And he's, you know, and they're trying to curry favor with Caucasity and trying to reason with it and want to be its friend. And Caucasity ain't interested in being our motherfucking friend, man. Caucasity's not interested. Look, let's not live under any fucking delusions. I'm going to say this plain to everybody. The folks whose ancestors were slave owners, those folks in no way, shape, or form want the folks who were the slaves, their descendants, to do better than them. That's a psychologically impossible figure. These folks aren't going to think in their mind, you know what? We enslaved these folks. We sure did. And I sure hope that, you know, I don't know who that was. That's what I'm looking. I sure hope that they sure do, but no, they don't. They don't think that shit. They don't think, no, they don't. And you look, do you know why I call them disingenuous motherfuckers? Do you know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm not going to believe for a fucking second that many of them wish us well and prosperity. You can take that thought and idea and you think it's rolling around in their fucking heads, you got another fucking thing coming. What's up there? So y'all saying it, what's up to each other? I like that. So that's where I stand with this shit. And that's the reason I promote what I do. It's not white folks. I'm not at war with white people. They're not the problem. The problem is the motherfuckers that are listening to the people promoting white supremacy. You know, I don't care how another person thinks. You don't have to like me. It's the action behind that thought that bothers me. I know for a fact most of you don't like Negroes anyway. So that's cool. And that's your right. But it's the attitude and actions behind that sentiment that I have a fucking problem with. And that's fucking Caucasity, not white supremacy. So there it is there. Again, I do this for posterity. I see my numbers when folks, after they've seen I've been on, they look at the video, they know I'm trying my best to just, I think, promote good common fucking sense. You know, I had to tell a brother yesterday, you know, every time you go out in this country, I don't believe people notice the eyes that are on them, the eyes that mean them harm. See, they don't walk around like that. And any eyes that they feel that are on them that mean them harm, they stay away from that area. But see, we're so completely surrounded, outnumbered, outgunned, outfinanced, that there's no place we can go in this country where eyes aren't looking on us to do us harm. That's why I walk around the way I do, because I know who I am surrounded by. And I suggest every fucking one of you acts accordingly. I keep encouraging Negroes to understand that they are royalty. I keep encouraging Negroes to understand that they are a royal priesthood, that they are set apart by the Most High for special possession and for special purpose. And that purpose is going to be realized shortly. And I think my main focus is to get everybody as focused as humanly possible so that the coming events don't fucking freak you out. Because they are going to freak some of you out. You are going to look about what's happening around you and you're going to fucking come unglued. And that's just the fucking truth. Some of you are coming unglued now. Fuck. Some of you are coming unglued now. Fuck you want me to do? I'll tell you another thing. If you're not looking at what's going on in Israel over in the Gaza Strip, where 36 people, 33 people were killed, bombing a building that they said was Hamas headquarters, or y'all think this shit's starting now? I'm just hoping folks don't think that shit is everything. I mean, just shit is just, it is what it is, man. Just going on as it always has, but no, that ain't what's fucking going on. Some different shit's happening. Like I said, there's no better way to put it than the stage is being set for these Gentiles to lose their fucking minds on each other, which is exactly what they will do. We're not told in scripture the reason every hand will be against their brother. How is it we all don't know? We're looking at the reason take form right now. This is a perfect opportunity for all of them to fight one another. And it seems like that's what it's setting up to do, because the more information that comes in about whatever this vote is, the more that's going to be entrenched in the doubter's mind. The more the truth, or the supposed truth, will be entrenched in the person who says they have the high moral ground of truth on their side. And what are they going to do when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force? I mean, what's going to happen with that? Are they believe that they're entitled to everything. So now you're going to have two sections of them, both of them believing that they're entitled, and they're going to come to a head. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen when they get fed up trying to hash it out on TV? When they get fed up trying to hash it out in the fucking Florida Senate? When they get fed up trying to hash it out in the fucking Congress? Fuck you think these motherfuckers going to do? Well, I showed you what they did on the 6th. Now that's one half of them. What's the other half of them? Antifa? Well, looks like we got the Make America Greaters and the Antifas. Looks like they're about to go at it. Both Gentiles, and I say, have your dream. Do what you feel. Stay the fuck away from us. Now you understand why my message of dovetailing involves telling them to stay the fuck out of our face. We need them to get accustomed to doing just the fuck that. The silent majority are those white people that say nothing against white supremacy when it comes to that, in my estimation, because I look at the folks that come on my fucking TikTok that are all vigorous because I'm telling brothers and sisters to stay the fuck out of Caucasity's face. And then they come at me with, oh, you're a racist, you're hateful, wait. You don't say shit to none of these motherfuckers that are still out there that your fellow Americans have deemed it was okay. They weren't fucking around. It was okay. That was today. Today the news came out that 3 of these fucking congressmen or whatever basically said that the riot, if you didn't know it was filmed on January 6th, you would have thought it was just a large visitation. This is what they said. They also said that no one was killed who wasn't a Trump supporter. So these folks are rewriting the narrative to folks that don't want the narrative rewritten and will probably, who knows what they're going to do. So it's my estimation, I'm wondering who these Trumps are. You know, they talk about 7 trumpets. I don't know if that has anything to do with these motherfuckers. Are there 7 of them? I keep asking. So there's where it's at, man. I mean, this ain't rocket science. I guess my issue is that so many of us Hebrews are appealing to Gentiles' better nature. Did you hear what I just said? So many of us are wasting our fucking time appealing to these motherfuckers' better nature. After 60 fucking years, they were shooting and killing us in the 50s. They're shooting and killing us in 2010s, 2020s. What the fuck are we waiting for? Why do we keep asking ourselves, are these people ever going to change? Is their sentiment, their attitude, what they feel about us as former slaves, as their former property? What fucking attitude do you think they're going to have generationally? Which is why I keep asking y'all folks, why you keep listening to these motherfuckers who tell you, we hope you black people do really well. Because that's a fucking lie. They don't want us to do well. If we do well, that affects them, or so they surmise. And so if too many of us do well, whites see that as a minimization. We cannot thrive in this country. No, we cannot. We can't thrive in this system of things, and that's what the creator's coming to destroy. So looks like, that's why I tell folks, who listen to my videos, who look at me on TikTok, and I'll tell everyone here, make a fucking decision. I choose the kingdom. I'm not fucking around. I choose the kingdom. So if that means I got to turn my back on the United States, and look, here's how simple I'm gonna fucking put this shit. They come at me with some They come at me with some loyalty. You need to tell us that you're loyal to the United States, and I'm gonna look at them and say I'm loyal to the Creator of all things, and I'm loyal to the upcoming kingdom. That's the incoming kingdom. I am not loyal to this country. It's on its way out. There's no reason for me to be loyal, and I believe that. What up, Trailer? It hurts their racist history if we do better, and some of us actually are. It does. It hurts their racist sentiment, too. It hurts their feelings. Because here's the reason they are what they are. Because as they look at us, they can never get out of their minds that they owned us. I'm going to get used to looking at it. They can never get it out of their minds that they owned us. That's why. That's the reason we're shot on sight. That's the reason we can't get a break in the justice system. That's the reason they redline us in real estate. That's the reason that they deny us jobs, promotion, and all this fucking equality and this incentives and it's all this that's all bullshit. Let me tell you why that's all bullshit, because in every fucking application they ask you if you're black, Hispanic, or other, while telling you answering this question will have no effect on us. Fuck off. What they do is they present us with, here's how things are. And that shit ain't nothing how things are. What they got in their hand, what you can clearly see, is the way shit really fucking is. And guess what? Here's how things they want you to see it. Here how things are. Each both visible and plain to fucking see. I expect you motherfuckers to look at that hand. Bank loans. Oh my God. Coming back from the service during World War II with the pre-United States government fucking policy of not moving black people in white neighborhoods. That was a U.S. government policy. So don't tell me America loves me. You can kiss my black ass. America don't love Negroes. America likes what Negroes have done for them. Made them a superpower. Built them a fucking country. While you're playing, we built the whole fucking earth, if you really want to go there. Why? Every superpower that's used us as a slave has become a fucking superpower. So, here's the thing. Anybody ever wonder what happened between Joseph's time of being sold into slavery, winding up in Egypt as the dream interpreter, then his brothers and father discover him as a high official in Egypt? Now, I need you to understand something. It's easy to see that Egypt was not a superpower when those Hebrews showed up. But at the end of the day, when they became so numerous that they had to do something and began to enslave them, at that point in time, Egypt, through that culmination of time, became more world influential and eventually became a superpower until the next power hungering to be super came to get us. So if you do go into the military, they minimize our injuries seen and not seen. Meanwhile, Karen Bob sit home 100%. Oh, man. Look, it's even an unconscious prejudice against us. It's them subconsciously protecting caucasity. It's the reason I invite all of us just to stay away from them. And let me explain. It's not a stay away from them like keep away, motherfuckers. You can't do that. It's rude. It's rude. It's a walking throughout your life, paying them absolutely no mind or concern while focusing solely internally as you go about your day. No eye contact, no good morning, no how are you, no nothing. Walk past them, keep moving. You know, if they stop you, minimal contact. How are you? Yes, over there. Bye-bye. Boom. Always bye-bye. Always leaving. Doing well, Chilindra. You know, because here's the thing. I'm going to tell you something. Y'all saw my video this morning. I do have one dude that's a white dude I've known for 20 years. And I told you again, his name is Scooby. Good guy. Great dude. Best dude in the world. Fuck that. At the same time, he knows how I feel, and that's the only one I even fuck with, and him is a rarity. So I have washed myself clean, shaken the caucasity off of me to the degree that now I kind of see clearly and understand these fucking people are programming us to worship whiteness. I mean, do you guys not see? Listen, I turned off the television. I turned off my TV. In other words, I don't do dish. I don't do direct. I don't do nothing. What I do is I got all the fucking subscriptions you can have. And so the programming is up to me, what I want to watch when I feel like watching. And even in that environment, if you sit there with Netflix just on and it goes into screensaver, what you find is image after image after image after image of the worship of caucasity, of the deification of whiteness. And it's a subtle program that just bombards us on the constant. You can't, and you know what's fucked up? You can't escape it to the point where you have to simply grin, bear it, recognize it, even if you want to get half-ass entertained. That's how they got caucasity on lock in the minds of Americans, and more likely in the minds of the globe. And that being a concerted effort to keep whiteness in the forefront of everyone's mind tells me there's a fucking problem. Now, do you understand? Why are they keeping whiteness in front of us? Just bombarding us with how wonderful it is, how great, how intelligent they are, how adventurous, how heroic, how evil, how murderous. They're everything. They have superpowers. They're supermen. You know, occasionally you get the brother that has some powers too, but for the most part, it's the white folks that have, you know, the superpowers, the intelligence, the money, the power. Man, who the fuck is pushing that narrative? When we all know, no matter what the fuck you got, you can have the fucking world. When you die, somebody else gonna get the world that you had. And we all know that. There's no subterfuge on that. We don't have to fucking guess on that. The wealthiest motherfucker in the world knows his days are numbered. So who's convincing them that things are otherwise? That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is a supernatural shit that's going on. White supremacy is supernatural deception. Because in the face of what's obvious, you're told you're supreme. That means something's going on between that. I mean, something's going on, that message. Who's delivering the message that convince you of something that is, with obvious observation, can be disproven? That means something fucked up is happening between the messenger and the listener. Y'all know I'm telling the fucking truth. Unseen spiritual warfare. And Kimberly, we all know that from the unseen emanates into the seen. So if you're having a spiritual warfare, as we all do, that's going to manifest itself right where the fuck we're looking. This shit had to, you know what, let me tell you something. All the evil and the bullshit and the white supremacy had to come from the unseen world. Had to. The people that are less melanin full, don't have as much melanin, and just to give you guys a heads up, even the whitest person's got melanin in their skin, and that is not something observed. This is what you're seeing is the reaction the sun has with the melanin in my skin. Sometimes the melanin in other people's skin, there is no reaction. So they're sitting there looking as white as snow with as much melanin needed to protect them. So my point is, they fucking are dealing with people that are so low on melanin that they are able to infiltrate their psyche. They're able to delve into them. You have to understand, from the unseen, that effect, that it doesn't go the other way around. Doesn't go the other way around. So from the unseen, they come in, and if they can get in, they can influence. And if they influence, what's the message that they're going to say? Because they can't stay. They're not the people they need to be the buffer. So what message would you give people devoid, low on melanin? What message would you give them to keep, say, us from discovering them? Say us from saying, hey, what are you doing? Do you not know that this person is telling you something that's not true? I don't care. I don't have enough melanin to resist them. Truth. Two scientists, they're married, explained on YouTube, or you just look out on the YouTube video, explained it. The reason that white people or people that are low on melanin see ghosts or demons, however you want to call them, is because the lack of melanin, especially in the epidermal layers, it somehow leaves more vulnerable those without, more vulnerable over the influence of spirit beings. Now, you think that sounds crazy? They scientifically broke it down. Why? So, and then you have to understand the constant, the re-verification of shit through what the scriptures say. You know, the creator is obviously into skin color. There's obviously something to do with the skin color if it's devoid of melanin. That in the Bible was leprosy or some sort of disease. How do we know that? We know that because we know Moses stuck his hand, pulled it out. What was the fucking point of that activity? Not to simply show the power of God, but also show what a person unclean looks like. Now, you want to take me there? Let's go. I'll fucking go. Now, that's not to say white people are unclean. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is the look of uncleanness in leprosy resembles white people. How about that? So, and there's so many of them that are with us, you know, that are going to just walk right on in to the kingdom. You know, the ones that have no spiritual connection to anything other than, you know, what they can do to make themselves feel good, what they can do to, you know, make others just worship them. What the fuck? The divide is happening. Each of us has a choice. The choice is simple. And here it is, right or left. Make the fucking choice. And the creator is basically giving us many times as he needs for everybody to make the choice. I don't know about you, me and my family, we serve the Most High God. Fuck this world. Fuck them. Fuck them. I don't care about what's going on. Fuck what's going on. Honestly, I mean, to be that callous about it, because in the final analysis, you know everything that's going on has to occur in order for the end to come. So fuck them. You want to fight? Fight. You want to go to war? Go to war. Okay. Creator's coming, setting all this shit straight. Folks gonna have one shot, more likely, to get it right. And they're gonna be fucking destroyed. That's it. That's it. And you know, when the creator uses language like, I'm going to bring to ruin those ruining the earth, I don't see any black people with oil companies, you know, fucking, I don't see that. I mean, purposefully just fucking the earth planet up. Those CEOs don't usually look black. And so I'm unapologetically black, man. I'm done saying sorry. Fuck sorry, man. Stay the fuck out my goddamn face. Fuck sorry. In fact, I don't even want your goddamn apology, Caucasity. Take that apology and choke the fuck on it as you turn around and walk the fuck away from me. Don't look back. You understand? Caucasity must go. White people are free to stay. Caucasity must go. Caucasity got to go. Y'all gotta take that caucasity and you gotta fucking chuck it. And you gotta do that shit rather quickly, because let me just tell you something. I'm just telling you it has to go. There's an individual coming that will make it go. And I love the way that people tell me, yeah, you're fucking high. Well, I am, but you're fucking high. You're not crazy. Look, man. Sodom and Gomorrah is a real place. Sulfur rich. Wonder why. Destroyed miraculously as fucking promised. You gonna take a chance at God's plan? Go ahead and take a chance at God's plan then. You know, motherfuckers talking about, go ahead, yeah. You know, yes, all day, every day. Theocracy rules supreme and forever. I'm pretty sure the creator doesn't have a problem with the word theocracy. God rule. That's the only thing that matters. And I think human rule coming to an end, I think people are actually seeing it, because we keep going around in circles, stupid motherfuckers that we are. We ain't no fucking prizes. I hope you don't think that. Who you think I'm like? I'm not talking from the high ground, motherfuckers. I'm talking from the real fucking cheap seats. I'm a black man in America. I've done everything a black man in America is supposed to do. I've experienced everything a black man in America is supposed to experience. So I'm not coming at you from the high ground. I'm coming at you from the fucking gutter. Telling you, kingdom's coming. Make a decision. Make a decision, motherfuckers. Make a decision. I'm trying to make a fucking decision. Are you going to go for Biden, Trump, or whatever? Or are you just going to go for the creator and sell this place to go? Bye. See you. Bye. And you know what? You know what, folks? They don't think this shit will end, do they? I think that's a real difference between people. You really don't think that this fucking country can be put down like a sick fucking animal. It can be. This country can be taken out in an instant. They got missiles now that travel several times faster than the speed of sound. I don't know if you understand what 714 miles an hour is, but it's a few miles a second. And if you're going twice that sound speed and you send something, I don't know, let me just say a piece of metal going that fast, hitting the earth here in the United States, is going to hit like an atom bomb. No nuclear radiation, no fallout. The force of something moving twice the speed of sound, solid, hitting the earth is going to hit like an atom bomb. They got that now. China and Russia. So don't fucking tell me. And I mean, they're itching to pull the trigger too. And it's white people's fault. Yeah. Oh, you hear me? Maybe you didn't hear me. I'll say it again. They're itching to pull the trigger on this country, and it ain't our fault. More likely, the reason they aren't pulling the trigger is just for the sheer numbers of, innocent victims they'll be. Have no idea what you fucks are doing, but they know what you're doing. Straight up, they know what you're doing, motherfuckers. You ever stop to think that these fucking countries United States deals with, and if you ever stop to think that these motherfuckers with their, their intelligence gathering sources, like Iran, and again, I'm gonna bring Iran up because most people think when I say Iran, their intelligence division has said there are tall grays running the United States. Now, when I tell you the Iranian intelligence apparatus finds that out, most Caucasians, most Caucasity just laughs their ass off because, oh, fucking Iranians, what the fuck do they know? Let me explain something to you. They printed that shit in the fucking front page of a newspaper saying that it came from their intelligence community. They did that purposefully. They didn't keep anything anonymous. They didn't say shit, it's said. They sourced it for a fucking reason. We're brainwashed into believing if it doesn't come from us, it ain't even real news. Most of you won't watch RT. Most of you probably won't watch, I don't know, freepress.org. I don't know. I mean, now they're saying that the Pfizer vaccine causes neurological damage. When they make the vaccine mandatory, and they are going to do that, do any of you have a game plan? Do you know what you're going to do or say so that they don't put that in your arms? Yeah. I was just curious. Haven't been tested for the enzymes that make up the virus. Until I'm tested for those enzymes, I'm not taking the virus. That's basically what you would say. Anyway, so I'm hoping I'm getting through. I'm hoping I'm on TikTok getting through. I'm not going to stop. I think it's important that we take different steps, different stance. I think imploring them to change their behavior is just no longer the way to go. I think the creator's on the way, and we need to begin to choose. Okay, am I going to keep spitting in the fucking wind to Caucasity, expecting that miraculously it'll be nice to me and won't murder me in the fucking streets? Or should I take door number 2 and just say, you know what? Fuck Caucasity. They can kiss my black ass and don't say shit to me. I'm going over here. Not yet, but it looks like it's heading that way. And I mean, I'll live like a hermit. I don't care. If I can arrange to be the last person on the planet or in America to take the vaccine, I know I'll be famous. I'm just joking. I'm not going to do it, though. Not if I can help it. I mean, they might hold me down, but okay, that's how you're going to have to get it done. I'm sorry. You're not going to give me a fucking vaccine where a whole fucking rest home of old folks took the vaccine. One person, unbeknownst to them, came in with COVID. 22 of these motherfuckers who had the vaccine caught it. One of them died. Fuck off. You're not going to convince me to take a fucking vaccine when a 17-year-old takes the motherfucker and develops fucking brain aneurysms, not 1, but 2, after the mother agonized over the decision to put this athlete in harm's way. Fuck that. How dare you try to tell me I need to take a vaccine, but turn a blind eye to India, who desperately needs help. You motherfuckers won't even give them the fucking recipe so that they can create it themselves. They've got empty fucking pharmaceutical industries just waiting to produce drug. You're not giving it because, Bill Gates wants to make more. Caucasity really is fucking sucks, man. Caucasity sucks. And it's all the world's problems are steeped in caucasity. What? Right? Exactly. Unavoidably unsafe. And it's going to come to that. No, it's already to that, isn't that, Burning Bar? Now, those people are a little lighter than your average American, but not quite as dark as your average Negro. So they get no fucking help. We're done here. Let them die. And I do believe, in my opinion, I believe that that's the order of the day with these countries that are getting ravaged. I believe that let them die theory is what's happening. Because nobody's getting any help, and the recipe is, you can duplicate the fucking recipe. What are you talking about? In Canada, they got a whole fucking building ready to make hundreds of millions of doses of this vaccine. All they need is the recipe and go ahead to do so. But because there's money involved, and Bill Gates, who tells you the vaccine somehow will be affected if we let the recipe out. Just another disingenuous Caucasian. These folks are trouble. Stay the fuck out their goddamn faces when they're on that shit. And you know who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the brother that y'all hang. What up, y'all? What up, man? Chilling, All right, let me get to that. Right. That ain't the dude I'm telling you to stay from. I'm telling you to stay from the dude that looks at you like you a part of the problem and I'm about to remove it. Come on, man. Y'all know I'm telling the fucking truth. And what's tripped me out is the stage is being set in front of most of our eyes, and we're just not interested. I'm very interested. I'm very interested. Shit's about to get real. And you know what they said, when it is they say peace, security, that's when it's gonna fucking hit like shit hitting the fan. Right now, it looks like they're right on the precipice of it, because what's happening in the Middle East, what's happening here, and when the bullets start flying, and you know they will, just steer clear of caucasity. That's because that's going to be your number one fucking threat, caucasity. And I'm just keeping it 100. Negroes aren't going to be interested in fighting. They're going to be wondering what the fuck's going on. We're not going to be out in the street trying to run and gun. No. You got the wrong idea and impression about Negroes. That's the fact. I think if we stay to ourselves, pray, stay to ourselves and pray, wait for the kingdom, pray, stay to ourselves, and then pray, and then stay to ourselves, and then pray some more, we'll be fine. Here's what I'm doing. I'm dumbing it down. Right. Well, that's interesting that you may not see birds. They're all around me. I was actually going to talk about that at some point in one of these. I got a bird issue, man. Like every morning, they're everywhere. They're just surrounding me, and they won't leave me alone. That's interesting that you're having the opposite problem. I like it. It's kind of interesting, but interesting. Folks, I'm Doug Rice. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. For those of you that may have walked in, what I do is I invite everybody to let's talk. You don't have to talk to me. You can talk amongst yourselves. I will try to infuse some subject matter that is, a little bit controversial. I'm a little bit controversial. A little bit. I don't like caucasity. That's not to say I don't like white people. That means I just don't like caucasity. I don't like caucasity is white privilege in action. Yeah. Me too. I hear and see birds. I know it's like crazy. Caucasity is white privilege in action. That's all. It's not a. And now think of this, folks. You and I both know there are plenty of black people, brothers and sisters, that exercise their white privilege. And it's all in how they carry themselves. Some are able to pull it off successfully, the entire operation. Others, they may slip into Negroid in the middle of the conversation and thereby blow their chance at exercising some of that stark raving caucasity, that white privilege that, oh, it's so heady. You ever seen a brother try to flex on you in a white way? Dude! Fuck is you doing, man? Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. You know, I'm living up here in the suburbs and whatnot. I forgot about these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? My apologies, dog. Right? I don't know what was happening there. Woo! Wow. See? You know what I'm saying? I say, this is my parking space, and I'll have you move. If you don't move, I'll call the police. I'll call the authorities. Brother, what's wrong with you? I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, man. Get your goddamn car out the fucking way, partner. All right, man. I'll get out the way. Damn. See? Hang around them too long. Get out. Just as our energy affects them, if we let it, their energy can affect us. But their energy is something that we crave. Their energy is something we find value in their energy because of their perceived status in this country. That's the reason we try to cleave to them. That's the reason we want them to understand us. We want them to understand. I don't want them to understand a fucking thing. Listen, motherfuckers, you don't have to understand shit. Caucasity, do you understand that? You got to understand my black life, my black issues, my black problems, my black crime, my black fatherless children. We don't have to understand anything black. Listen, the only thing you need to know about black is that black wants you to leave it the fuck alone. Get that compartmentalized. That we're done. I'm done. I don't want to hear about it. That's sir. Caucasity, stop. I'm over here. And if you don't know how to, you have to reject it deftly and consistently and constantly. Caucasity is being just shoved in your face from every fucking direction. It's on the radio, it's on the TV, it's in your phone, it's in front of your computer, it's in your email. It's coming at you from all directions. And what you got to do is you got to be cool. Okay. Compose your motherfucking self. Remember, you control the reception. You control it. Once you grasp that reality, you can float through caucasities, dips, dives, curves, turns, twists, hairpins without getting a scratch on your spirituality. You understand me? You ain't got to deal with these folks. And these motherfuckers sure as fucking got to deal with you. So why are we begging? Why are we in a fucking grill so much? Why are we up in their motherfucking face so goddamn much? What about these motherfuckers is so special? What? I'll take an answer from any one of you. Why do we have to be around them so much? What is it about them? Don't you retract that message, White Whaley, whatever it was. Why? Did that scare you, Chillender? I didn't mean to scare you. Because it excites me. Because since I was born in 65, I watched Martin Luther King. I watched Medgar Evers. I watched these motherfuckers catering to caucasity, appealing to its better nature. You know what they did? You know what they did? Pettus Bridge is what they did. The fuck you want to reason with that shit, man? I want to reason with these motherfuckers. I don't want to reason with these motherfuckers. Which one of you motherfuckers wants to reason with white supremacy? Get the fuck out my goddamn room. I ain't fucking playing either. You want to make friends? Can't make friends with hate. no matter how hard you try. I'm not lying. You can't make friends with man. Come on. There is no Jonathan. There is no. What you gonna reason with them? If you could reason with them, white folks would take out white supremacy like that. If they thought if it was that easy, they'd just be. But you see, you got to be unreasonable, and you see, they're not willing to be unreasonable, Jonathan. You understand? And that's why I call them out in TikTok. You got to be unreasonable with white supremacy. You understand me? You got to be unreasonably embroiled in the hatred against white supremacy. Not the people involving the supremacy, but the attitude. All the trappings that come with it. All the trappings of white supremacy that infuse in the bearer. You know? I mean, you can knock the holy fucking hell out of it. And the white supremacy will, and then slap back like a cartoon. Or you can just end it. That's severe. That's a bit extreme. I don't really want to just do that. I'd rather someone that looks like them implore them vigorously, at least as vigorous as they come at me in my fucking timeline when I do TikTok videos and call me a racist and all this shit. If they could just direct some of that energy toward their own motherfucking folks, well, anyway, here's hoping. Yeah. When he said it was a coworker had to break ties with that alligator. The alligator. Let me ask you a question, man. What the fuck? I'm gonna make up some stupid shit like that can be disproved. I'm gonna look like a complete fool. If I got on social media anywhere and said, you know, they used to throw black babies at alligators to try to, you know, to reduce the alligator population of Florida. Did you know that? And you're a fucking liar, and you're a fat mouth and a liar. This fake news. You know what? If we let them get enough control of history, they'll start convincing future generations that lynchings didn't even happen. Eventually, what they're going to do is they're going to eventually say slavery just didn't even happen. It was a misunderstanding. It was a detention of 400 years. Rendition, that's all it was. No charges. We let them go. What? It was a misunderstanding. That's what Hitler counted on. I don't think you folks understand the sincerity of how Hitler was in his removal of Jewish influence. Hitler said, when they told Hitler, some people were brave enough to tell Hitler, when they told Hitler, hey man, all you killing these motherfucking Jews, man, that's going to look pretty bad. I don't know. I'm just saying, dog. Hitler, I'm going to tell you something. Hitler came back at him like this. Yeah, you know what? You're right. It is bad. But in 1,000 years, nobody will remember. And he said, I'll have the Reich I want. They won't remember what we did to get this utopia. They'll only appreciate that it's here. Kind of like what Caucasians thought about slavery. I'm sure that there were some that were, torn about it. And, we're building a country with human beings that are not free. How are we going to deal with this later? He says, you know what? Free them eventually, in 1,000 years from now, nobody will remember that we had slaves. They'll just appreciate that this country is here. Oh, am I getting through? Did that one hit too hard? This country was created for the sole, yeah. This country was created for the sole purpose, well, the dual purpose of enslaving us to forget and causing us to forget who we are, but also building a superpower. Listen to me. Let's reason together, shall we? History is pretty well known. I mean, you can read, Sanskrit, right? Let's just say you got a king or a queen of a country, and they do study the Bible and history, and they understand that if you obtain a specific segment of this earth's population, special shit's going to happen to you. So the plot began under that premise. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This ain't no fucking accident that we became slaves. And that's what they'll have you believe, that this was all a fucking accident. And we just somehow wound up as slaves in America. Oops, oops, you're in chains. Oh, fuck, really? It's not what fucking happened. This was 100-year-long operation to get us from point A to point B. Y'all better hear what the fuck I'm telling you. That's right. Yes. Y'all better understand what I'm telling you. They knew that if they got us, they'd build a superpower. They knew prophecy. What do you think? In the middle of the 5th or the 6th world power spoken of in Daniel, you think these motherfuckers ain't looking for the 6th or the 7th? They know what the fuck to look for, and they know who to get it. This ain't no fucking goddamn mistake, us being here. It's a fucking plot. Most of us just walking around this country like, guess we're here, guess we're here. No, you're not here just because. You're here because they plotted to bring our royal asses here. The royal family, enslaved, picking cotton. Do you know the angels who saw our royal family in all its glory? Can you imagine what they're thinking now? You didn't think about that, huh? None of you think about that, do you? Angels that saw Moses, that saw Solomon. Fuckers. And now they're looking at us like this. And they can't help it. They got to look. They're watchers, you know. So now they've looked at Solomon, King David. They looked at the glory of King Solomon. And these same angels serve the Most High. And now looking at Negroes in Detroit, trying to figure out what the fuck happened. Well, they know what happened. We fucked up. I think if we just more long-sighted, and I think if we were to look back at history and how it has not changed and how it's not, there's no alteration of attitudes, folks. The same fossils from the fucking 50s are procreating new bones for us to have to deal with, man. These little young punk motherfuckers that walk around here with that shit, that white supremacy, the newbies, you know. Where do we fuck up? Simple. We fucked up the foreign booty. Foreign booty. I just cut into straight the chase. What happened was creators basically, listen, through these people that I promised, I'm going to bring true worship back on the planet because you're losing your fucking mind. You people are going to kill each other. So I'm going to, through Abram's seed, I'm going to bring back true worship. Yeah. Okay. And all you got to do, just maintain faithful. And just like you saw me whip ass all over these damn nations around you as they surrounded you, you saw you carried the ark and I was there. Bang, bang, bang. You called, I came, I was there. I'll keep doing it, but you got to stay faithful. Now, I'm going to get the congregation together. I want everybody to tell me, do you agree to stay faithful to the Most High God? Can I get a yes? Yes. Everybody collectively said yes. He was real pointed about this. Stay away from foreign women. Do not take foreign fucking wives. Matt Huru, here's where we fucked up. foreign booty. And as everyone knows, some brothers just feel it's their duty to please foreign booty. Yeah, I said that. Okay, so that's the bottom line. That's where we're at. That's where we fucked up. We fucked up. We were unfaithful. Yeah, unfaithful. And so, and I mean, you have to understand, you know, the folks that put together the United States, this wasn't done by happenstance. You know, a lot of us need to look beyond, or rather before the history, what led up to 1492. What led up to 1492? All the steps that they took to get confirmation that there was a landmass, and it all had to congeal and converge in this perfect symbiotic timing that ended up with us going here, United States. They had to make the contacts in Africa while conquering the United States, simultaneously building and bringing. This wasn't an accident. Us being slaves, see, they come at you with that bullshit. Plenty of folks were slaves. Shit, I'm Irish. Shut the. If I hear one Irish motherfucker tell me, don't tell me you're a fucking slave, indentured servant motherfucker. We were slaves. Look at the movie 12 Years a Slave. That brutal ass shit, that shows you what that brother discovered happening down south. And you know what? The motherfuckers that did that shit are right here with us. Don't you let these motherfuckers tell you they didn't own any slaves. Let me tell you something. The same way that we are the motherfucking people of the book, they the motherfucking slave owners. Do you understand? Whatever psychically moves from human to human upon procreation, it carries with us the fucking residue of whatever was done prior. So if you sitting there claiming it ain't your fucking fault, you better think again, because some way, cosmically, it is. Okay, so we're going about an hour. I just want y'all to know that we have to change the rules. We can't keep doing the same stupid fucking shit. I'm not gonna fucking do it. I'm not gonna appeal to them anymore. I don't fucking care about whether they like me or not. Ain't Sally Fields the fucking Oscars. I don't give a fuck anymore. You don't have to like me. Keep your fucking ass away from me. You ain't gotta like me. That's the message to Caucasity. And that's if they get vigorous. If you can maintain the even keel of excuse me. Be small, not even here, don't worry about it. But if they get vigorous and want to interact through force or through just, impressing themselves on you, you let that motherfucker know to keep out your goddamn face. No, I don't want your fucking energy. Keep the fuck over there and don't talk to me, man. Mind your fucking business. Don't ask me no questions. I'm not interested in having a conversation with you. Why is that? There is no reason why. You don't need to know why. Why is irrelevant. Because that's the first thing they're going to fucking ask you. Why aren't y'all? It ain't your fucking business. We're tired. Take from that what the fuck you will. Sorry. Not sorry. If you're tired of getting murdered with no one going to jail, if you're tired of getting the cops called on you because you are breathing while black motherfuckers, if you're tired of getting choked out, choked on, fucked up, fucked off, if you're just plain fucking tired, then stay the fuck out of Caucasity's face. That's all. It'll change your fucking life. Oh my God, that's some shit, huh? Shalinda, don't really think when they go, oh, Lord have mercy, Lord, child, if you don't get away from me, I'm going to take these earrings off, my shoes off. Go on now. And then they start calling you, oh Lord, they start calling you your mama, your grandma. You don't know my family. Don't start that. You just want to fit in. You know what we do? We go into one of their families, you know what we do? We stay the fuck over somewhere and sit the fuck down and watch these motherfuckers real close. Husband, wife coming in. What's wrong there, Jamal? Oh, ain't nothing wrong. I'm just watching your motherfucking family. That's all. Are you mad? No. No, man. When we ready to leave, baby. You feel me? We react differently. We are different. And I think the main issue that I try to bring to the table is we are not them. Now, that may sound divisive. It may sound, what the fuck ever, I don't give a fuck. We are not them. Now, we're here, and we know everything about them. We know how to act like them. We know how to think like them. We know how to talk like them. We are not them. And we need to reject everything that is them. I'm sorry, you don't like that? Then go to them. If you cannot live without whiteness in your life, you don't belong on the Doug Rice Show. You need to get the fuck out. And I'm not playing. It's nothing personal. And you can tell them it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. You didn't do anything. So, and you know what? It's not you. It's me. We're built different. We think different. We are different. Our bone marrow is different. If we were the same, we'd be able, look, what the fuck these motherfuckers keep on? We're the same. No, we're not. We're not the fucking same. How the fuck you figure we're the same? What the fuck are you looking at? I see a red-headed, blue-eyed, freckled woman. I don't have any relational circumstance, nothing in common with any of that. Ass be damned. How about that? Fuck are you talking about? There's somebody for you, Red. You know, go. We get no energy this way. Get the fuck out of here, chick. Go find some dude look like you. You feel me? They press up on you too. You're like, oh, there ain't no swirl here. Partner. I let him know off top. I ain't playing with him. I don't give a fuck. I don't look. Had a white dude. I'm in QT. I'm dressed rather nice. I do that from time to time. White dude, typical shit they do. Want to remark on how well dressed you are for a black man. And when I tell the dude, when I give him the impression, hey man, I don't fucking talk to you, man. I fucking care what you think about how I'm dressed, dude. What's your problem? What do you mean by my problem? I don't want to fucking talk to you. I don't know you, dude. Give a fuck about your compliment, how you think I'm dressed. Do you think I'm waiting to hear your opinion on how I'm dressed? That's why I got dressed in the morning, so that some white man could tell me how he felt about my attire. Sir, mind your business and go over there. This motherfucker came unglued. I politely said, well, what are you going to do now? You're going to go to your car, come back and kill everybody? He shut up. I left. That's the life I live. I'm not tolerant of Caucasian. You a white person? What's up? How you doing? You Caucasian? I'm going to find out and know it immediately. Black people have radar. All of us do. Every one of us. And when I say black people, y'all know I ain't talking about no fucking immigrants from Africa. I'm talking about us. Oh, I know they hate rejection. We got the radar. The radar tells us what we're dealing with in, I'd say 3 seconds. I used to say 5. It's cut down to 3, January 6th. So it's a 3 second, and we got it. We know we're dealing with a 50s fossil, or we're just dealing with a millennial that ain't got no goddamn sense. We're dealing with a proud boy in hiding. We're dealing with a Karen that can't control her snowflake self. Or we're just dealing with some dude, hey man, what's up? How you doing? Chilling, right? That's what's up. And I believe we need to act accordingly. We need to treat accordingly the motherfuckers we find. Because you know what? Jonathan Warren just said it perfectly. They can't stand rejection. Rejection is like kryptonite. They fall apart. They come unglued. They get all nerved up, nervous laugh, ask you if you know some motherfucker from Detroit and you from New Jersey. You know what I mean? Ask you about a song you've heard, or do you like Janet Jackson, or do you think Mike? I mean, what the fuck, dude? I want a conversation with you, man. Fuck out of here, man. You feeling ill at ease? Go drink. Don't fucking try to take a hit off blackness so your nerves can be unjittered. That's what they do. They take a hit off blackness. Oh, I'm feeling a little insecure. I'm feeling a little less than. Oh, let me take a hit off the blackness. Oh, I feel better. Fuck out of here, man. I mean, really, I'm not here to make you feel better, dude. Fuck away from me, man. You see, when you come at them like that, it shakes their reality. Some of them get the hint almost immediately, like, what the fuck am I doing? Others get all indignant. How dare you not entertain me? I mean, like, if you don't get your motherfucking ass away from me, I don't want to explain. Don't explain. They always want to explain some shit. We don't. Can I tell them? Can I tell them? We don't need your fucking explanation. Is it okay if I tell them? We don't need your fucking explanation, folks. We need your absence, your distance, your silence, more or less. Your absolute ignoring us. You know, when you ignored us, we was cool with that. We could get shit done. We could get shit done. Fuck yeah! Right under your motherfucking noses. Before you know it, Tulsa. Then you find out about it. Bomb it. Man, fuck caucasity, man. How many ways can I come at this? The reasons we need to separate from these motherfuckers. That's just an hour and 12 minutes. You know how long I can do this shit? I can give you reason after reason, circumstance, instance. What the fuck do you want? All you got to do is pay him no mind as tactfully as possible. The cursory smile. Don't speak. That invites conversation. You got to be good at this shit, okay? Just a smile, no teeth. Okay. And after the nod, quick eye break contact and move in the opposite direction. No looking back. And if they say something, ignore. Act like you did not hear them. We need you to exit stage, right? I mean, you know, out of our business, out of our lives, out of our concerns. We don't need your opinions. We don't need to hear what you think about the Black experience that you don't have any fucking association with. We'd much rather you observe. Feel free. But mouth moving? No. We've had enough of you. We don't need to hear anything else from you. Thank you. Hope everybody's getting this down. The folks that are coming in later, they'll get it. I'm not fucking playing either. You stay the fuck out of Caucasity's goddamn face, especially when they look like us. You understand? You watch for the ones that look like us, the Scots of the world. There's no such thing as racism in the United States, folks. There's no such thing. Racism? Here? No. My name is Scott. What we will do with those individuals, I just want you folks to use your imagination. We good? Okay. All right, so I'll probably do some TikTok later. It's coming up at 1 o'clock. You know, Kim, you know I'm telling the truth. What the fuck are we doing? You know, brothers and sisters, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Huh? What the fuck are we doing? What are we fucking doing? Are we waiting for them to change? We're waiting for them to stop killing us. We're waiting for them to treat us fairly. We're waiting for them to act decent. We're waiting for them to stamp out white supremacy. This is what we're waiting for. We've been waiting for it since the 50s. It's not going to fucking happen. Wake the fuck up! It's not going to fucking happen. So, no riots, no marches, no prayers, no sit-ins. No begging, no pleading, no court. No. No. We're going to stay the fuck away from you. And we're going to invite you vigorously to stay the fuck away from us. We're going to fix or deal with our problems as we wait for the kingdom. And we're going to hope that you get your head out of your asses in time. If you do not, that's not our fucking problem. That's it. I'm done. Fuck them. Now I don't give a fuck what they do. See how liberating it is? Now, when they kill us, I expect them to do that. One of us didn't stay away from them as instructed. Yeah. See, that way the whole dynamic is a little bit different. You know what I mean? When the lion's hunting motherfuckers, they all know they part of the fucking meal, baby. Ain't nothing personal. You feel me? I mean that shit. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. And stop thinking, please stop thinking that all the things that they tell you they wish for us, they actually wish, because they don't. It's insane to think otherwise, that the folks that look at you knowing that they owned your black ass, you expect them to believe. I mean, are you serious? You think they want us to do well? I'm sweating now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop. They don't want us to do well. They never did. And they never will. All right, I'm Doug Rice. I gotta go. Been at this for an hour and 17 minutes. Say no to caucasity, folks. It's real easy. It's real easy, man. This ain't rocket science. Y'all have a good goddamn Sunday afternoon. I'm out.